Time for another episode of Local Roots. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. Coming up today, we are taking a trip to Crescent Hill at Hitchcock to talk with Kylie Jacott and learn more about opening weekend on Crescent Hill as your opportunity to hit the slopes once again. And they were busy working when we went out yesterday and talked with Kylie. Got to meet some of the folks that are working out there. Thank you so much for all of your hospitality. And you can get a sneak peek at what is going on out there currently, and also a way for you to get on the slopes a day early. How about that? So all of that is coming up on today's show. The Jenny Edmondson Foundation believes healthcare goes beyond hospital walls, and through its Caring for Our Communities initiative, the foundation helps high-risk, low-income, and underserved individuals access resources that remove barriers to better health and long-term well-being. Each year, the foundation also brings the community together through Dance for the Beat, a signature event that raises critical funds for uninsured and underinsured heart patients. Those funds help provide treatment, medication, rehabilitation, and life-saving support. Learn more, get involved, or support the mission at jehfoundation.org. Families and cemeteries across the region turn to Solid Ground Monument Company for skilled restoration that protects every story etched in stone, and they're now scheduling springtime services. The company provides monument repair, gentle cleaning, full reconstruction, and complete cemetery restoration. For families needing a new memorial, Solid Ground Monument Company comes to you in your time of need to design a tribute that truly honors your loved one. This is Southwest Iowa's trusted cemetery restoration and monument service. Solid Ground Monument Company, preserving legacies with care and craftsmanship. And when emergencies happen, confidence saves lives. And Ready Responders 130 provides professional training for individuals, businesses, and community groups, so you know exactly what to do when it matters most. And here's the exciting part, that if your company hires Ready Responders 130 to come in and train your team, they'll stay late to train anyone else that you want to bring in. How about that? Go to readyresponders130.com to learn more. We've made the trip up to Crescent Hill at Hitchcock because opening weekend is this weekend, and this is Kylie Jacott on to tell us all about it. You guys have been busy. Look at all the snow.
For sure. How's it going, everybody?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, they're working, so you're going to hear some things in the background. Yeah. You hear there's a bobcat over there. We've got that sounds like some kind of pneumatic drill. Yep, everything's happening out here. How deep is the snow right now?
Okay, so Snow Hunter Dan estimates our average base is 2 feet.
Okay.
We look for an average of 3 feet.
Okay.
So this early in the season, an average of 2 is pretty good.
And you're planning on making more snow by the weekend. Now, as we are recording this, when I got out of my car, it said 38. If my car is accurate, so we're actually technically losing snow as we're standing here, but it's going to start being put back in. Is it an overnight deal when you're doing that?
Yeah, I'd say generally we see our best windows overnight. Okay. That's when it's lowest temperature-wise. So we look for wet bulb, which is a mixture of kind of temperature and humidity. It's a little different from temperature you look at when you view your weather app on your phone. But Thursday night, temps are looking good. I think we have a 12-hour window we're looking at. So that could shift a little bit, but we're going to take advantage of every second of that we
When
get.
Is the day planned to actually be open?
So we are officially opening to the public Saturday, December 20th.
Okay.
Open from 9 to 5.
Okay.
And then also this Sunday we'll be open from 10 to 5. And then from there we're open the next 2 weeks over the holidays.
So with this, is it better that people come out here with their lift tickets already bought? Is that going to save some time? And
please pre-purchase. Please pre-purchase online. It's going to save you time in line when you get here. It'll make the process so much smoother. You'll be all set up, ready to go, and we'll get you out and on the snow where you want to be.
Do you remember last year opening weekend? Was it busy? Because I'm anticipating you're going to have a lot of folks out here.
Yeah, last year, every year is so different. Last year we had a major weather event that pushed back our opening day by a day. So that changed things a little bit. We still had a great group of people out, but we did open, I think it was on a Sunday. So excited to open on a Saturday this year. That'll be pretty cool. One thing I do want to mention, new this year that we're offering for season pass holders, is another pickup party, which is going to be Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. It's designed for season pass holders to come out before we open to the public and get their pass, so that once we're open and running and chugging along, they can come and get on the snow. And they don't have to worry about holiday crowds, things like that. As part of that event, we are going to offer lift access to the quad for season pass holders.
On Friday.
On Friday.
Now,
so if people want a sneak peek, yeah, that's the way to do it.
So as this is released, it'll be Thursday. Do they still have time to do that to be able to make it for Friday?
If someone wants to purchase a season pass,
right,
so that they can come out Friday before everybody else, yes.
Okay, so there is still time to do that. And the best way is just go on the website.
Yep, explorecrescenthill.com.
Explorecrescenthill.com. That, well, and Pot Conservation will actually get you there too with a link, I'm assuming.
Yes.
But explorecrescenthill.com
is
the direct way to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So how has this process been going? I know that we had it's been cold, then it gets warm, and it has to, I'm guessing you're pulling your hair out of a couple of times saying, we actually wanted it cold and stay cold.
Oh my gosh, totally. Yeah. So for a lot of people, weather this week is awesome, lovely. 50s in December, heck yeah. For us, not my favorite, but glad to see that Thursday night is looking cold, so we'll be able to get machines out on the hill and pump some more whales out, if you will. That's a big old snow pile.
Okay.
A little snowmaking lingo for you.
So what happened? You pump a big pile of snow, which you just described as a whale, and then that just gets pushed down the hill? Is that how this works?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I don't know if people will be able to see in the video, but towards the right side of the screen, you can kind of see some big piles. They've been somewhat groomed out. This is actually our terrain park area.
Okay.
So those were huge piles made by snow machines that we carved with a groomer. They still need some TLC before we open to season pass holders Friday and for the weekend.
Yeah, they kind of look like jumps now.
Yeah, so that's the idea. The terrain park offers features like that so that people can get some air, try some tricks, things like that. So some of the features that we'll put out for opening weekend are going to be rails. We're going to have a mailbox and something else that I'm forgetting. Oh, some other boxes, some other box features. So for people who are familiar with terrain parks, they'll understand what that lingo means. Slope style park.
I think I understand.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm not I am what you would call a below novice skier.
Okay.
I actually haven't done it since I was a teenager.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was on slopes that were even smaller than this is where I first learned how to do it, and I got pretty good at turning to the left. Turning to the right was never good for me.
Yeah.
it was kind of difficult to be able to do that, but it was also just a ton of fun that we would go out and we'd spend the day and just up and down, being outside, going inside, getting warmed up, having some hot chocolate next to a fire. There was all of this stuff that I remember, and you guys have brought all of this back. We see there's so much to be able to take in. I can see the lifts are actually going right now as we are sitting here and talking. I'm assuming they're testing them.
Yes. Let's talk about lifts.
Okay.
Behind us, you can see the quad lift is moving right now.
And quad meaning 4 people?
Meaning 4 people,
right.
Yep. Right now we have an inspector on there just checking things out, making sure everything's good for the season. We got some work done last week, which was replacing bearings at the base terminal bull wheel. It's an important maintenance thing to get done. It'll help the lift run smoother.
Right.
It was part of our big lift upgrade project that unfortunately just got delayed this season. Was supposed to happen this summer for various reasons. Is happening now. So for opening weekend, for the holidays, we'll have the quad for folks. Behind you, Todd, we also have some construction going on at the double. This is a really big improvement project where they're totally replacing the base terminal. They've taken out all the old parts. They're putting in new to us parts. They are not brand new, but new to us, including a 4,000-pound bull wheel to give you an idea of just the size and like magnitude of what they're doing. Those upgrades were necessary for us after experiencing some downtime issues with the double being for 2 people lift last season. This lift is a 1974 hull, so she's been chugging along very swimmingly up until then, and this replacement will just be really important moving forward, provide a better experience for riders. It'll allow us to load from both sides,
Okay.
Previously, we were only able to load from one side. So that'll kind of keep things smooth and moving. We'll be able to take more people up the hill, if you will.
Are you anticipating that being open this season?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
We don't anticipate it being open for the holidays.
Okay.
But right now, we're hoping for early to mid-January. And the best way to keep updated with that is just to keep an eye out on our website and our social media. As crews get work done, we'll keep updating people on what's progressing and how things are looking. The goal this week is to get all of the new parts installed. And then from there, we need to get some electrical work done and then do testing. And after that, we should be able to open and keep going.
Do you have an estimate as to how many folks you're expecting to be here opening weekend? I mean, is there something you're planning for?
We try and plan for as many as possible,
Right.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
We don't have a specific number in our
Okay.
head, but on a really busy day, like we have hundreds and hundreds of people out here. And I know there were a couple moments last season where it was a really great powder day. Whatever it was, the stars aligned with weather, and we had cars backed up onto Snow Hill Lane, like halfway down the road.
Wow.
So, and we have 3 lots here
Yeah.
too that were packed. So we're able to host a lot of people out here, and we hope it's a great season.
Well, the thing is that for folks that enjoy this kind of activities, there's not a lot in our area.
Right.
You know, that this is kind of it unless you're planning on a long road trip.
Yes.
So to be able to get out and do some skiing, do some snowboarding, potentially do some sledding, that, unless you're planning on making it a weekend and going to another state almost, this is pretty much it.
For sure.
And that's one of the big draws for it. And I think that that's one of the reasons why it's so important that we have this here.
Yeah.
And everything just is looking great. As I was pulling up here, I knew I was going to see snow, and I thought, that is looking really, really good, especially after considering how warm the weather had been.
Yes. Yesterday
from the
was
past
about
few days.
60.
Yeah. Right.
So there's a lot of snow out there. There's a lot of snow on the hill. Yep.
Okay, so let's walk through the process then of anyone who wants to come out and enjoy opening weekend. Best practices that they can do, where to park, where to get their tickets, everything that they need to bring. What's the process for that?
I would say plan your trip ahead of time. Go to explorecrescenthill.com. You can pre-purchase lift tickets, pre-purchase rentals. I would say doing both of those things, especially over the holidays, is super important. Holidays and weekends.
Right.
Because if you pre-purchase rentals, you're going to get priority when you show up. We've beefed up our rental supply this year. We have about 100 new ski boot pairs, new to us, gently used ski boot pairs, and about 50 new boards, and I think about 50 new helmets too. So we've increased our supply, but even then we expect to sell out pretty frequently if it's a good weekend. It's a good thing. It's a good problem to have.
Right.
But if people want to come out and ensure that they're going to get the stuff that they need, go online, book it in advance. You can also view our park map online, our trail map, and get an idea of the lay of the land, what the runs are. On there, we also have like a interactive digital map that'll show you what's open and what's closed for ski runs. Also on our page is a live webcam. So you can use both of those things to help you decide, is this weekend the weekend that I want to make it out? Is everything open that I want to be open? Or do I want to wait a little bit, see if we get a snowmaking window, and that more can open up by then.
And hours, what are the hours going to be?
Okay, so hours are, let me think of a way to explain this well. They're a little bit all over the place, especially over the holidays.
Okay.
So opening weekend, and this is for throughout the season, Saturdays, 9 to 5.
Okay.
Sundays are 10 to 5. Over the holidays, which is December 22nd through January 2nd, we've got some variation in there. Mondays and Tuesdays are 10 to 5. Wednesdays are going to be sledding sessions only.
Okay.
There's one at 10 a.m. and one at 1 p.m.
Okay.
I'm still remembering all these
I know,
hours.
you got a lot of moving parts here.
And then, let me think. Thursdays, so we're closed Christmas, but then Thursdays and Fridays we're open from noon to 8. So if folks have to work over the holidays, like a lot of us do, we're going to be offering some evening ski hours during that time. It won't just be daytime, so you can still make it out and enjoy.
Getting out and skiing at night, that's a different experience.
It is,
it's fun, and when it's dark, and you're going to be able to see the slopes, but a lot of times, because of that, you look off, it's pretty dark, and it's a completely different experience.
Yes, a different kind of nightlife,
yeah,
if you will.
Exactly.
For sure, yeah.
All right, well, I'm excited that we're getting things brought back to life here, and also very thrilled that you took some time today. I know, like I said, you're getting ready for everything. Your day's got to be crazy busy, just like all these folks that are around here working right now.
Yes,
so
yes.
Thank you.
We're trying to make stuff happen for everybody.
Perfect.
We care about this place just as much as they do. We're really excited for the season, and yeah, we hope it goes great.
ExploreCrescentHill.com. That's the website. Get on out there. Buy your lift tickets in advance before you get out here. It's going to make everything go much, much smoother.
Yes.
All right, Kylie Jacott, thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
Boy, doesn't that look like fun? Yeah, let's get out to Crescent Hill. It's going to be a great season. For a salon that feels like home, come to Heather's Hair Hut in Underwood, Iowa, with over 30 years of experience. Heather delivers expert haircuts for men, women, and children. She also does coloring, styling, and even waxing services. This family-friendly salon opens 6 days a week with convenient evening hours, all in town with a beautiful country view. Whether you need a quick trim or a fresh new look, Heather's Hair Hut is the place to be. Heather's Hair Hut in Underwood, where experience meets comfort. If you're looking for all-natural health solutions in Southwest Iowa, it is Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market. She's located at 805 South Main Street in Council Bluffs. Stop into her stores, say hi, tell her Todd sent you in there, and trust me, you're going to make a new friend. There is all kinds of things on the shelves with a wide selection of vitamins, supplements, essential oils, herbal remedies. Again, 805 South Main Street in Council Bluffs, online at bambysgreenacres.com. Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market, putting health in your hands. Again, thank you, Kylie Jacott, for everything we were able to talk about, and it was fun to stand out there on the deck and overlook all the snow, and I'm excited to get the ski season started again. My name's Todd Studer. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.